and say, man, we had a great team. We didn't get the job done. And once we started looking at it that way, we just started running the course and playing for each other, playing for each other's families, and the outcome spoke for itself.
You know, I expected, I'm a rookie, so I expected, we're going to New York every weekend, playing, I'm visiting, I'm meeting all kinds of new friends. Nope, none of that. So just expect the unexpected. That's how I can describe it.
Well, we are...
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, down low. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now here's Irving. To the inside, Durant, and KD throws it down.
Yeah, it's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now Irving, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Dinwiddie left side. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. When you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Baseline jumper, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Here's Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Inside, LeVert the pass to Irving. KD with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And it's sent back by Irving. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Walker. Over Irving.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's the fast break. Dinwiddie wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Here's Tatum. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jason Tatum. Allen outside. KD on the wing. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 7 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Tice.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The 10-footer. And the shot is long. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brown. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism. Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Here's Wanamaker. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Prince. Now here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown dishes to Williams. Passes it to Smart. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the net. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Smart, and it's Wanamaker in at the 5. Boston making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Here's Llewellyn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dinwiddie laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Smart. Pass to Kanter. Down low, it's deflected. And stolen by Prince. In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
To the inside, Kanter. It's not going to go for him. Jordan with some nice D. Stolen by Smart. One-on-one here. And he converts the layup.
How about Marcus Smart? Keeps his balance even with the defense in his grill. That is really nicely done.
Here's Llewellyn, guarded by Smart. On the wing, Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Shoots it up. They get the rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
LeVert's checked in for Dinwiddie. Celtics also with a sub. Kemba Walker is checked in for Marcus Smart. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This guy, a sensational shooter. It doesn't take a lot of separation for Jason Tatum to put it in the basket.
Harris outside. And the shot goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is given. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Williams' shot is off. Nets leading by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Prince. Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Walker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Kemba Walker entered the NBA as a crafty offensive player. He knows how to take advantage of any kind of defensive mistake. Nicely done.
Boston making a switch here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Williams comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. LeVert against Walker.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Walker. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tice. Basket counts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Harris, right side. .41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
LeVert against Walker. Shoots over LeVert. That one wide left. Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Wide open. Couldn't capitalize.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hayward looking over the floor. Pass to Walker. Williams kicks to Brown. Back to Williams. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Walker's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Yep, it counts. Durant's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Irving against Walker. Dishes it to Brown. The kick out to Walker. 6 to shoot. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Irving, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Brown feeling it out a bit. The pass to Tice. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Fires from the line. Again, the Nets for 2.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Outside Tatum. From past the arc. Allen with the rebound. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 6. Irving finds LeVert. Pass to Allen. Left side, KD. Let's keep it alive. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. It's LeVert on the wing. Durant deciding where to go with it. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayward. Back to Smart. Goes up at the stripe. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Irving passes to Allen. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Torian Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Brown, and the basket is good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by KD.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Walker. 5 points in the game. They get it back. The shot off that time. Prince wide open. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets out in front. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Nets leading by 9. On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Brown. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2-guard position. And it's good, 2 points. Jordan's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Here's Wanamaker. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Celtics trail by 11. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Durant. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. KD against Williams. Walker in the corner. Irving with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because the scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Brown outside. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Lets it go from 11. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harris kicks to Durant. There's the pass to Prince. But they get it back. The kick out to Irving. Outside, KD. Over Williams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Jordan the pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Walker penetrating. Williams trying to break free. Walker's shot is off. And stolen by Williams. Round down low. Guarded by Prince. Walker against Irving. And Walker kicks to Williams. Another shot. Williams can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Irving against Walker. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Durant down low. Working on Williams. It's Prince on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Brown with it, picked up by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams, makes it off the glass.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Stolen by Walker. He dishes it to Williams. Irving with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jordan can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Walker the pass to Williams. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Prince outside. Durant wide open. He fires. No good on the three. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
this season.
What both of them saying, like, it's been a crazy roller coaster, the COVID thing has made us even, in my opinion, made us even closer, made us have to be around each other and build a greater bond. So doing that, it brought us closer, and I feel like it helped us become the team we became and that we are today.
So you guys make it all the way to the finals, and you're playing.
The sun shining brightly on downtown. And David
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
Trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Richardson outside. Back to Simmons. Kicks to Harris. Simmons against Walker. Simmons passes to Richardson. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last season, Richardson battled some injuries. Took some time to adjust to play it in Philly, but eventually it all came together.
Yeah, Gio, you need a hard worker like Richardson would find his role. I mean, the guy's so competitive. He's as competitive as it gets. He brings that fire on defense and always believes his next shot will fall.
Now here's Brown. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And the pass to Embiid. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Horford, no luck. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. In the corner, it's Hayward. Pass to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Richardson the pass to Horford. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars. All Horford does is affect winning. I mean, in the locker room, practice, games, he's accountable, and he holds others to that same standard. And talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last off-season, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
And see, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Horford. Simmons looking it over. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And the 76ers with some changes. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Josh Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Celtics, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now Embiid after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Scott finds Burks. Here's Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Boston also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Brown. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Here's Burks. Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Williams, pass to Tatum. He kicks to Smart. Passes to Cantor. Dishes to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bible. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Williams. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the rejection by Embiid.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Good work there as it goes.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
In the corner. Tatum with it. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 4. Burks, the pass to Korkmaz. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. The 76ers with another miss. Celtics trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, Milton. Works for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And before...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Horford is out there with Robinson. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Simmons in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Walker the pass to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Williams kicks to Smart. That's a two-pointer from Walker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
But sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
The kick out to Walker. Hayward passes to Williams. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Richardson comes in for Shake Milton. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. They get it again. Tice Walker with a clean look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Simmons. Up again. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the boards.
Brown kicks to Hayward. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And Tice throws it down.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Now, here is Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Walker. Trailing by 4. Now the pass to Tice. And stolen by Horford. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Hayward. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Tice throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Richardson. Here's Horford. He's guarded by Williams. Horford dishes to Richardson. Pass to Robinson. And here is Harris. It's Richardson on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Brown wide open. He fired. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Richardson the pass to Harris. Back to Richardson. Now here's Simmons. And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Back to Walker. To the paint. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Simmons. It's good. Simmons got 6 points.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
So that'll be it for the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. One of the most trusted stars in the league. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Al Horford has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4.
3.
Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Left side, Horford. And taken away by Brown. Here we go, 1-on-1. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. Walker in the corner. Inside, Tice. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Back to Richardson. Harris against Walker. Harris, good. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, that's nice shooting from there. That looked pure coming out of Walker's hands.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Scott. Here's Wanamaker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Tatum for the tie. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Korkmaz, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016, spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Here's Cantor. Rebound by the 76ers.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Tatum finds Smart. Here's Wanamaker. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's Smart. And Embiid with the block.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Williams. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Kicks it to Smart. Offensive rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Finished off the break.
Well, like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Now with Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And the Celtics with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Thybulle with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Over Cantor. Tries again. Back to Korkmaz. The pass to Burks. And here now is Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. From the pass to Embiid. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Burks. Then for the Celtics, Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Jason Tatum. And stolen by Richardson. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Harris. Excellent D from Cantor. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Wanamaker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Horford comes in for Korkmaz, and it's Ben Simmons in for Matisse Thybulle. And a change for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Over in the corner, Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
Something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And it's Simmons penetrating. It's good. Simmons got 8 points.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a force of nature inside. I love how hard Embiid goes to pick up these fouls.
Shooting for Philadelphia. He hits the second from the line. 11 seconds left in the third. Right side, Smart. The kick out to Walker. Fires from deep. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Smart passes to Tice. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Here's Harris. The shot missing. Hayward with some nice D. Here's Walker. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Brown.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's denied.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in your side.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Embiid. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Tatum on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Embiid with it. Picked up by Brown. Harris kicks to Richardson. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Left side, Horford. Clock at 6. And that one, good.
And the powerful frame of Horford, I mean, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home.
Celtics trail by 5. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Walker the pass to Tatum. From deep. Oh, that's offensive interference. The 76ers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Kanter's checked in. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
Kanter kicks to Walker. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And 3 turnovers in the fourth. He's not making things any easier for his team.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kanter against Embiid. Back to Simmons. To the inside. And it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end, but he's been making a better effort.
Yes, that goes in. Horford's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. Boston shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Outside, Walker. He kicks to Hayward. Pass to Brown. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. There's Brown with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Tice. They get it back. Second chance shot. Three-pointer. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Brown.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
Harris outside. Down low, and stolen by Hayward. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down.
Look to run. Brown can beat you down the floor, then finish the play.
Here's Thibault. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Here's Brown after the Sixers pick up 2. 5 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. From downtown, it counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Embiid. Passes it to Thibault. The three. And Tatum pulls it down. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
Oh, missed it. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And stolen by Tatum.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Shot from the inbound, off the mark. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
A very good Warriors team. What's going through your head? What's the strategy? And what led you to the success in the finals to win the championship?
For me, I guess it was just the fact that this was my second time being in the finals. I made the finals last year with the Sixers. We went to Game 5 against the T-Wolves and fell short. And I guess it was just like a redemption season. I came to DC. They put all their trust in me to play power forward, a position I never played before. And once we made the finals, I just...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the 1. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at center. Now, here's Walker. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Tice controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to VanVleet. Trying to get open is Ibaka. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
VanVleet outside. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Siakam against Tatum. Siakam's shot is off. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Passes to Walker. Back to Brown. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Walker with a clean look. Offensive rebound.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. VanVleet passes to Lowry. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. For 3. And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 6. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Hayward trying to get open as Ibaka. And it's Hayward, that time on the assist by Brown.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
Lowry kicks to VanVleet. Out to the right wing. For 3, Siakam. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Walker's shot is off. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. Anunoby, good.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
Walker goes in. Hayward passes to Tice. From deep, Walker. Boston getting another chance here. The kick out to Tatum. Five on the clock. Over Siakam. Misses off the left iron.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Ibaka. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Powerful move. Ibaka with the natural explosiveness to finish through contact.
Down low, here's Hayward. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Siakam for 3. Goes back up. And it's Ibaka with the bucket inside. Ibaka's got his second bucket.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
Now here's Brown, and the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And finished off by Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
We've got Hollis Jefferson. Terrence Davis is out there with Powell. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Smart, wide open, he fires. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cantor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Stolen by Cantor. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
Here's Powell. The putback.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. A second chance effort. Lots of room. And another basket for Boston.
This is great to see. Williams shooting with confidence, wanting to add to his game.
Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. Here's Gasol. Sinks that one from the post.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Wanamaker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Davis. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Wanamaker, Lowry covering. Here's Wanamaker, shot clock at 6. Williams with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And here's Tatum for 3. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the pass to Canner. Back to Williams. Rebound by the Raptors.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And the Raptors with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Then for the Celtics, Gordon Hayward comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker.
OG Anunoby out of Indiana. He was the 23rd pick in the 2017 draft. Another great draft selection that day. Slipped due to injuries concerns, but he's been great.
Boston leading by 8. Inside, Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside. And Smitty, with OG Anunoby, he has a very high ceiling with what he can become.
Greg, OG Anunoby can impact the game on both sides of the ball, which is fantastic. He's a solid defender, and with the ball in his hands, he's very smart, making good decisions. This team is very excited to see his development.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Walker against Lowry. And it's Walker penetrating. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. Trailing by 10. Pass to Siakam. Looking for Ibaka, he gets it there. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. It's blocked, and they get it back. Right wing. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Lowry passes to Siakam. But they'll get another chance. Ibaka, no luck. Here's Tatum. Williams. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so we conclude the first half. Celtics. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, out in front of the half is Boston. They are leading by 12. And
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing, guys, from Daniel Tice.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Celtics leading by 12. Now Brown. It's tipped, stolen by Van Vliet. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it, the fast break chance.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Davis. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. A shot by Hayward, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 10 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 18.
Come on, box it out, man.
Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. From outside the arc. Wanamaker misses. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 8 points for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Van Vliet looking around. And it's blocked by Brown. One-on-one here. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's Gasol missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 20. Hollis Jefferson passes to Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. Smart misses. The Raptors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Van Vliet gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Walker with it. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the ball. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lowry and Powell, the guards. There's Boucher out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop, and the shot goes in.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Here's Powell. And Boston with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Anunoby. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Lowry. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice job of seeing the play through by Kyle Lowry. Took the contact and still got it to fall.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Free throw drops for Lowry. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Celtics leading by 14. Left side, Walker. With the putback. And Cantor able to finish.
Challenging the defense at the rim. Something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Here's Siakam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker dishes to Tatum. He kicks it to Smart. Williams passes to Cantor. Right side, Tatum. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Anunoby. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Walker looking for an opening. From deep. But they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cantor. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Lowry leading the charge.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And the basket by Tatum.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Hayward comes in for Robert Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. There's Brown with the 3. Outside Tatum. VanVleet against Brown. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 11. outside Lowry. The tray. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Gasol, that's a 2-pointer. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. They led the game at 1 point.
Wow! Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Back to Walker. Looking to end his cold spell. Yep, that one goes. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Left side, Brown. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Boston easily grabbing the... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
like I don't, because it's hard to win in this league, let alone it's hard to make the finals. And to make it twice, I didn't want to be the guy that's known for making the finals multiple times but lost both times.
How important was Dave Fry in the finals? He walked away with the finals MVP. You guys are a close-knit unit.
An aerial view of downtown Boston, our local. Now it's ended.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. Now here's Durant. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Left side, Walker. The kick out to Tatum. With the shot. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Irving against Walker. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target with the open look.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Walker's shot is off. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. And good that time.
Yeah, you know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Irving, high quality look, and he sinks it.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Walker. It's Brown on the wing. Hayward passes to Tice. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Here's Walker after the made shot from KD. Outside, Walker. The pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Now, here is Irving. Passes it to Allen. Back to Irving. Walker with some nice D. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They grab their own miss. Out to KD. From the arc. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Brown drives in. Hayward passes to Tice. Pass to Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
When he's driving inside, Tatum is either going to finish or get himself a trip to the line.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Williams kicks to Smart. A miss that time would have put him up. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Prince with it. Hands are covering. Prince, the pass to Luau. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Tatum deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. They get it again. Here's Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Feeds to Cantor. The pass to Wanamaker. Good on the three-point shot. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Harris. Looking to end the run.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by just 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics with the lead. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Outside, Smart. Pass to Williams. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Boston again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
That puts them in the lead.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Wanamaker. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside, Smart. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Poked away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. Prince's shot is good.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh, what a play!
Woo! Brown with that amazing athleticism putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Durant in the corner. .144 left in the second quarter. Good work defensively by Smart.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Irving dishes to Harris. Boston trailing. Williams finds Brown. Takes a three. Williams trying to break free. And it's Brown missing. Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And on the way from Irving for three. They get the rebound. Pass to LeVert. And here is Harris. Hayward with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Floats it up for Williams. And finished off by Williams.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Irving attacking. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. Back to Durant. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half.
Thanks, Kevin. Here.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Kemba Walker is out there with Williams. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Walker, got a piece of it.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground.
Wow.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Walker, Brooklyn with the rebound.
And guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Irving passes to Allen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Walker's got his first points in this one.
And, you know, even though Walker is just 6'1", he may not be that tall, folks. He is a creative scorer in a hard matchup. Great at making the defense pay inside.
Irving drives in. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cantor comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Williams. And the Nets also making a change. Prince is checked in, and it's Irving missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Walker against Irving. Connects on the 9-footer. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Walker, a really gifted guard, a guy you can trust to run the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Walker looking for an opening. 1:44 left to play in the third. Kept alive by Boston. And Cantor able to finish. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
And Durant gets double teamed. On the wing, Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant. That one good for 2.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tice has got 6 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Walker's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Prince misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
That's the end of the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Cantor's shot is off. The Nets with the lead. And here is Harris. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Buries it from three-point range. Smart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeVert against Smart. LeVert kicks to Harris. And that one is good.
You know, most think of him as a deep shooter, and that's accurate, but Harris is also not shy about doing damage closer to the rim.
LeVert against Smart. The 11-footer, and that one goes long. Nets leading by 3. There's the pass to Prince. Harris kicks to LeVert. To the inside, Jordan. Back to LeVert. Just 3 to shoot. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. It's Brown on the win. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Good on the shot.
You know, he's not just a spot-up shooter, guys. Joe Harris can score off the dribble, too.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Smart. Stolen by LeVert. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Harris with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Dinwiddie is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Irving subbed in for Harris. Walker against Irving. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Walker's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. Garrett Temple has checked in for Karis LeVert. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Temple the pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Here's Brown. Tice. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Up top, Walker. Covered by Irving. 11 feet away. Walker's shot is off. And here are the Nets. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Walker against Irving. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. Walker's shot is off. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Allen inside the 3-point line. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role.
What was some of the keys to success for Dayfry and you as a whole?
Best way to put it, he is the Jimmy Butler of our team. So that's the best way to put it.
I mean, Ryan Dayfry, he's just a phenomenal leader. I feel like we all were a leader in our own aspects, but he kind of was the guy that like everybody would like turn.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrive. And we've got Tuck.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center. Now here is Horford. Back to Simmons. Horford trying to free himself up. Misses in close.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Walker. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The pass to Walker. Hayward on the wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to Tice. Here's Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, the knack for scoring inside, one of Kemba Walker's most special skills. Wow.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tice kicks to Walker. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Horford gets the bucket.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Down low and stolen by Richardson. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Brown wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Eibel's checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the 76ers, Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Robinson comes in for Tobias Harris. And Alec Burks subbed in for Josh Richardson. Boston trailing. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left to play here in the first. Tatum on the wing. Burks covering. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes it to Wanamaker. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Robinson dishes to Embiid. And Tatum pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Smart finds Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Wanamaker. Smart, wide open. He fires. The offensive rebound. Back to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Wanamaker, the pass to Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Outside, Scott. It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Marcus Smart. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then it's Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. X is in the game for the Celtics.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Walker. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Josh Richardson's checked in for Shake Milton. Here's Richardson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Korkmaz passes to Simmons. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, If there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Walker. Tice passes to Brown. Walker in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Tice kicks to Hayward. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Robinson passes to Harris. He feeds it to Horford. Over Tice. Horford no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The shot by Hayward wide open and stolen by Richardson. 1-on-1 here. And it's Robinson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The 76ers leading by 4. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got his second basket.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to Harris. Pass to Thibault. Richardson against Hayward. Richardson no luck.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Robinson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Josh Richardson. Scott, he can't get that one to fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Shoots over Burks. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Here's Thibault. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And Cantor throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise into a layup.
The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Burks is such a smart defender. He's terrific at contesting shots.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Brown. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. And stolen by Tatum. Walker the pass to Tice. Out to Hayward. Outside Tatum. For the lead, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave, no doubt. Woohoo!
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Count the basket. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kept alive. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Walker the pass to Brown. Tatum on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Simmons. Back to Horford. Harris inside. Working on Walker. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Smart's checked in for Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Philadelphia also making some changes. And Robinson III comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Richardson.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Tice trying to break free. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Tice has got 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Boston making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's Williams in for Jaylen Brown. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Burks is checked in. Tatum kicks to Smart. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Burks. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics leading by 3. Kanter, the pass to Wanamaker. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Al Horford.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Smart passes to Wanamaker. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 4.
The 3-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Outside Williams. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Harris. And the rejection by Tatum. Harris's shot is good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Embiid. Williams dishes to Smart. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Smart's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Williams at the center. And Walker kicks to Smart. Tatum passes to Williams. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. Al Horford is checked in for Philadelphia. The try by Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
Boston making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Now Walker. To the paint, and stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Richardson. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
3-pointer, Hayward, and no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. To tie it up. The putback, great positioning on the putback. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Smart on the wing. Guarded by Horford. Clock at 6. Brown the pass to Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Simmons. What a terrific move that was. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth out the way.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's Walker outside. Here's Cantor. Hayward passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 4. Hayward kicks to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Simmons against Walker. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Simmons against Brown. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Walker.
So calm under pressure. This is Kemba's time.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
The pass to Walker, and stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Hayward. Left side, Walker. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. They get it back.
Boy, Enes Kanter's willingness to be the guy to take over in a critical stretch. So impressive.
And Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing on his team desperately needs him to.
Enes Kanter, so aggressive and assertive, big-time play.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. That's good from Kanter.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him. The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Here's Harris. Kicks it to Richardson. Count!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside Tatum. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Hayward kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. Takes the 3. Off target from downtown. Tatum against Simmons. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Tatum. Misses the tray. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to
turn to and like look to. Like he knows how to talk to each of his teammates, and I think that just brings out the best in everybody.
Awesome. Now that NBA 2K21 is out, what are some of your initial thoughts, and are you looking forward to the competitive scene when it comes to NBA 2K21?
I'm always looking to
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston.
Well, Kevin and guys.
Thanks, David. Well, Greg, fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. Hayward outside. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Out to Hayward. Celtics passing it around. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Traps in the tray.
Determining Brown's ceiling. I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Now, here's Lowry. Siakam outside. Now the pass to VanVleet. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And it's Brown missing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Back to VanVleet. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Walker with a clean look. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Anunoby. Trying to get open as Ibaka. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Walker against Lowry. And it's Walker again missing.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Outside, Walker. Tice kicks to Tatum. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Good D by Siakam. VanVleet can't get it to go.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And then for Toronto, Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Brown feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Powell with it. Now guarded by Smart. Siakam passes to Davis. Left side Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Davis missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Kyle Lowry. Outside, Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Cantor dishes to Smart. They could use a bucket. He can't get it to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hollis-Jefferson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Celtics trail by 6. Feeds it to Cantor. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
And taken away by Brown. Outside Williams. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up 4. And will return short. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts.
It was always a team, and I think we're going to look.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Norman Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. Powell with the steal. Davis down low. It's tipped. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Smart misses. Raptors leading by 4. There's Hollis-Jefferson. That one a little long. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Williams shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
Some changes for Boston. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown, and it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Raptors also changing it up. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis-Jefferson, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The shot by Powell, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Tatum in for Williams. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Lowry comes in for Norman Powell.
Well, he was just a skinny kid coming out of college. Hayward's gotten much stronger and much better in a short period of time.
And the Raptors miss again. Smart with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Hayward kicks to Walker. Back to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Cantor checked in for Gordon Hayward. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Tatum against Anunoby to the left side wing. Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got his second basket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Boston.
Boston leading by 5. Outside, Walker for the 3. But they get it back. Cantor, the pass to Walker. Smart against Anunoby. Second chance shot. Clock is at 3. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:49 left in the first half.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting.
And Smart the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Smart's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Three-pointer, Lowry, and Cantor pulls it down. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Walker the pass to Cantor. From 10 feet out. Pass to Tice. Van Vliet against Smart. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. Wanamaker's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for OG Anunoby. And Cantor able to finish.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry fires away from outside. The quick look, no good that time. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Walker the pass to Tice. Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. Fires top of the key. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 11.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 11. And here's Tice. There's the 3. They get it again. And Cantor able to finish.
Oh, he's a great presence to have near the bucket. Cantor's going to go after every rebound. And when he gets his hands on that, that's what happens.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Brown missing.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that's a...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 5. His three-pointers off the mark. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Lowry, good.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. Out to Hayward. Williams up on top. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Van Vliet. Gets a hand on it, and there's Lowry putting it right back in. He's got 8.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Van Vliet. Buries it down low.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. The Celtics need to get a shot off. From deep three-point range, kept alive by Boston. Williams kicks to Walker. Here's Brown. He's got 6. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And Walker kicks to Brown. From deep. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter. Lowry drives in. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors trail by 13. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Marc Gasol, Andre Hollis Jefferson out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Davis in at the point guard position. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Outside, Smart. The three, Tice trying to break free, but they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 15.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Here's Powell. Oh, that's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Tice. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Smart against Powell. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Cantor. The pass to Wanamaker. Here's Smart. From outside, off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Powell finds Gasol. No good from 11 feet.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Powell with the steal. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. The layup missed. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Powell with the steal. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And Toronto also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. Tatum kicks to Smart. Tatum looking around. Puts up a 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Lowry. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
A guy that simply gives his team an edge when he's on the court. Lowry isn't afraid to get scrappy inside.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. Raptors also changing it up. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. VanVleet wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Up the floor. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Ibaka.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Walker. This one for three. The rebound by Ibaka. Raptors trail by 13. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics have gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Anunoby against Tatum. From deep three-point range. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Walker. Tice trying to break free. Back to Tatum. From outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Lowry against Walker. From deep. Drains the three-pointer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Outside Tatum. Launches a three. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly should.